Who was that? Are we good? Are we good? We're good on YouTube. Okay, that was a little weird. We stopped streaming, then ended up streaming on the same one again. That was bad. I hope that didn't push us over our time. Gosh dang it. I'm gonna be really upset if that was the case. Gosh, I even put the wrong one in. Oh my gosh, Did I put the wrong one in? No, I didn't put the wrong one in. Gosh, I'm gonna lose my mind. YouTube, fix your game. Where's the song? Where's the song?
Not again! My game just crashed!
Darth Revan 3v3 counter. Imperial Troopers. Unless you're looking at, is it the mission version? Yeah, Stormpooper, I usually don't try to cut it down to that little of time. I was enjoying talking to you guys, and I didn't want to cut it off because I knew some people would get lost, and I didn't want the people that I was talking to get lost along the way. It depends on if you have a Relic 8 Dark Trooper. Either one, Jason. Either one works for me, dude. Whatever's easier for you, whatever you enjoy more, that's why I multi-stream this. Whichever one works for you, I'm down for. Hey, here's the hoping, Ima. Okay. So there's the Discord link for you guys. If you're curious how to get a roster review, go look at the section called how to get a roster review in the Discord, and it'll explain everything. Essentially, if you're in the Discord, you're going to be #1 priority for free roster reviews. If you want to pay $5, you can jump the line. If you want to buy the $10 membership, you can jump the line even more and get live roster reviews where we talk in person about things. Are you just choosing down the list? I go from top to bottom. I go from top to bottom, company.
Please just fix your game. These bugs are pretty lame. I can't log into play, but you want me to pay.
Okay, first things first, is Oops dead in here? Yep, okay. Oops dead paid for one the other day, but we ended up not having time to do it because he had to end up leaving. So we're going to do Oops dead first, and then we'll jump straight into our list. And of course, our non-paid roster reviews will be 5-minute roster reviews versus paid roster reviews will be however long we need. Sounds good, company. If people aren't here, we usually just skip them, so. We're going to try and do a private match of Marvel Rivals Yotter with as many of us as we can. Bonus drops don't start tonight, but tomorrow night during the refresh. Hey, Zykia, how you doing, my friend? It's been a while.
Oh look, an update dropped.
Yes, we will be starting in about 1 hour and 40 minutes, Yotter. I'm doing great. You know, we didn't stream as long today, so I'm not like dying like I was yesterday, because yesterday was like, what, 12 hours of streaming? And the day before that was 16, so. We're playing Marvel Rivals in 1 hour and 40 minutes, Grax. Because we put out a vote and people want to do roster reviews first, then Marvel Rivals. Okay, so, Oops Dead. Just unlocked Jabba and working towards Zetas on his team, and Treya's Zetas and Omis. I'll be farming for JKCK shards when double drop start. Guild wants me to be Zephyr ready. After JKCK, I'll be finishing up JML and work on Imperial Troopers and Phoenix. Also working on finishing ships up. Do you just have the JML Lightspeed bundles? Is that what? Hold up. Wait a minute. Okay, there's the problem. I was like, something here's not right. Now I understand. Okay. There you go, Grax.
Hello there.
Joe's, welcome to the damn community over on Twitch. Ugh. Okay. I'm farming for JKCK shirts and double drop start. After JKC, it'll be fun. So that makes more sense as to why you're not going for that. You say Phoenix? Interesting. Yeah, I mean, it's not a bad idea. It's not one that I like. It's not a bad idea, though. A lot of people leave them at Gear 12 for the profundity before the Lightspeed bundles came around. That's literally like the only reason most people have them relicked nowadays. Interesting. Okay. So you're going for JML. You're doing JKCK to be Zepho ready. You just unlocked Jabba. Where's this Jabba? Where's this magical Jabba? There he is. Gear 12, 1 Zeta. I mean, that's enough to get you through his events, so that's good. And you have an executor. I really wish you could utilize this fleet, but you can't. You can utilize this fleet and you're not. That's not good. I don't want rebels. You haven't finished that fleet. Your fleets are looking pretty bad right now. Hi, I didn't realize I wasn't subbed on YouTube. I really enjoyed your content. You guys have helped me a lot, especially Grand Inquisitor. Just wanted to pop by and drop a follow. Thank you, Joes. I appreciate it, my friend. Yeah, I'm glad it helped. Yeah, that Grand Inquisitor guide's popping off for sure. I'm glad it's helping people. That one was a lot of testing involved. I wanted to cry after making that video. It took me so long of testing to find the, like, because, like, lowest speed, I'm like trying to find it like I do for all of my guides. It's just like I can't find it. Here's the lowest speed that I can do it. It's the turn order that seems to be the thing that's really doing this. So here's minimum zetas and here's the turn order that you need. Welcome back, Madness. Finalizer gets me by on at the moment on offense. What are you in Bronzium? Yeah. I love how like I instantly was like, oh yeah, what are you in, like Bronzium? Yeah, you are. Okay. Yeah, you're gonna struggle as soon as you get up to Chromium, my dude. And like this is an account that is on its way very quickly to getting to Chromium. Should I make fleets my main priority after JKCK? Yeah, I would make it a big priority. Absolutely, Oopstead. Just because you have a defensive GL, you have an offensive GL, you have something to clear proving grounds with Jabba. JML is going to be great in your account for like conquest, and that's going to be awesome. But like fleets are going to be what's really going to kill you. So I would focus down your fleets and make sure you work on your fleets. And please, for the love of all this holy, please don't be one of the people that I have seen recently. Oh, you're amazing. Relic, bam. Overall, I don't think your farming path is bad. I just think your ships need work. That's kind of the big thing that I'm seeing here. Staying in the Rebel Trinity, great idea. Finishing your Phoenix, not a bad idea. It's going to allow you to go JML into Profundity. You know, looking good. Let's take a quick look at your mods. like, yeah, I don't really have a problem with your overall farming path. I just need ships in there. Very fast first order officer. Love seeing first order officer faster than Hux. I'd like to see your MOAR Jade faster. Overall, for a 6 million GP account, you're looking a little rough on your mods, and I'm glad you have Jabba to help with that. But Jabba doesn't fix not knowing how to mod, so make sure that if you are still struggling with taking mods too far and that type of thing, that you go look up Rapid Beaver mods. Yo, Grax, what is the... Is it exclamation point mods? There it is. Beautiful, beautiful. There's a message for you. Grax helpfully made us a message that can pop up on Twitch for us now. I need to bring it over to YouTube as well. I haven't done it quite yet. But there you go. There's a video for you to watch that'll go very simply over everything you need to know about mods and mod farming. Your mods are rough. And the difference between a good and a bad account is mods. And like, honestly, with what you have right now, if you work on your ships a bit, I think you can get to Chromium like very quickly. So, but that'll give you like a mod farming plan. It'll give you a way to sort your mods and get rid of bad mods. It'll go through briefly like how to take mods and not take them too far. So. And then, like, when you're facing people, you can feel good about your teams, and you won't, like, blink and just go, oh, oops, dead. Sorry. Dumb joke. But yeah. I think the big thing here is definitely just mods and fleets, which is a very common thing among Lightspeed purchasers specifically, but just people in general. Like those are the two things that I see slept on most. Okay, we have Terra up next. We are on to our free-to-play list. So if anyone wants to jump the list, you'd be first. So if you donate at least $5, you can jump the list, as well as add time to our timer and get us closer to our goals. Hey, Terra. Just unlocked Java today. Going to be farming up some squads afterwards. So wait, you have some squads to farm at the bottom, I'm guessing? Is that what you're saying? But afterwards, in 1 to 2 months after you finish those things, I'm at a crossways between Leia and Lord Vader New Clone. How long is a paid review? What do you mean how long? It's not a 5-minute timer. It's as long as we need to go through your roster. I will be taking a second to run to the bathroom really quick after this current roster review, though. And Mara will do the next roster review, wherever she might be. What are you hiding under there? Okay. Is our timer still not working? Our timer's still not working. Okay, well, I'll have to do it manually. Okay. You just unlocked Jabba. Let's see this wonderful Jabba. Okay, you're working on him. Your JML's pretty poorly modded speed-wise. Like, you have protection primary is great, but your speed is kind of doo-doo on the guy. A 6.9 speed mod is rough. Supreme Leader Kylo is decently modded. Let's see what are... Okay, you got Ben Solo, you have a Darth Treya, you've got a Jolie. Yeah, your Nihilist team needs some work. You have a Zori. Yeah, so you have some squads to take up. You're Zepho ready, but you don't have a Malicos done, so you don't have a Malicos team. Honestly, Rowan, just super chat is fine. I don't have like a third party one that doesn't take a fee, unfortunately, or takes a minuscule fee. So like, yeah, you definitely have some stuff to work on in the meantime for like a month or two for sure. So I like the idea of taking a brief break after your Java. And then between Leia and Lord Vader, you're kind of caught in the same crossroads a lot of people are. Oh, buddy. I hope that 1 to 2 months also includes ships, because that is a non-7-star punishing one, a non-7-star echelon, a non-7-star Star Fortress, Vulture Droid, Hyena Bomber, BTLB, Marauder. Like, your ships are struggling, my dude. You have 2 GL ships and like that's it. I'd also relic 5 your TIE Defender. Bro, your ships need some work, my friend. They need some work. As for characters, Tara, Lord Vader versus Leia. As much as I want to say go for Leia because it makes sense. Wendigo coming in with the 169 DKK. I don't know what DKK is, but I'll look it up in a second. Davaronian killer currency with a K. I don't know. I'll take a look at what that is because I'm always curious about it, different currencies. It's been traveling Southeast Asia for 1.5 months. Dang, Wendigo. Well, we will do your roster review right after this one, my friend. And Rowan coming in with the €5.99. Thank you, my friend. We will get both of you in, and we will do the exchange rate, make sure we have the right time adding and everything like that in just a moment. Let me finish this one. So here's the problem, is Leia is obvious choice. Leia would be the obvious choice in any other moment than right now. Because we have a new raid coming in and we don't have any announcements for the raid. We're sitting here and this is all we know, is that it's the new Bad Batch and the new clones and the Jedi Vanguard. And you didn't work on the Bad Batch, you can obviously see right here. Solid, Tara. Yeah, make sure you're farming your fleets because none of your fleets look like they're quite ready to go. Yeah, so you didn't farm the Bad Batch at all. And the clones are something that a lot of people are willing to do. They're willing to shell out money. They're willing to drop their farms and farm them single shard. There's a lot there that people are willing to do with these characters. And the Nightfall thing that allows you get a little bit more shards as a free-to-play player is great. It's awesome. I love it. So I'm going to say Lord Vader into the clones, or rather the clones into Lord Vader. But to be fair, I think that Tarkin will be good with these guys. So even if you just do the clones and then you do Lord Vader down the road and you do Leia first, it could be good. But I personally am going for clones and Lord Vader. I would probably suggest it to other people too. 3v3 and not expensive. Jedi Knight Revan, Jedi Knight Luke isn't bad because the mark gets you debuffs as well as the stun is unavoidable, and so you can work through them as long as you have the Zeta on Jedi Knight Revan's mark. The Darth Revan team works pretty well if I recall. I don't know. There's 2 for you. Super OP based on his kit, so I'm 100% down for this. Yeah, like it's such a, like, Leia would be who I suggest, but because it's such a big passion project for so many people, and there's nothing wrong with a little PP, or a big PP in this case, I think that, yeah, I'm completely fine with people going for this, especially because a lot of people are like me when it comes to with like the Lightspeed bundles they've gotten and everything. A lot of people are in this sweet spot of like, you know, you have like the Bad Batch done from the Lightspeed bundles, you have the Tusken Raiders done, Embo done, you know, the 501st you got to work on, sure, but like Count Dooku is from Sith Eternal Lightspeed bundles, Zam Wessels from the Chewbacca Lightspeed bundle, Grand Moff Tarkin Sith Eternal, General Skywalker, there's a gas bundle, new Gunray Padme bundle. Like, so much of this is like almost done or already done for people that I don't see a problem with most accounts that are like heavy Lightspeed bundle accounts going for the new clones, for the new raid, for their guild, for a passion project. I think it's a pretty good idea, honestly. So okay, I'm gonna run to the bathroom really quick. Wendigo, can you put your ally code in chat, or if it's in the Discord, I'll take it from there. But okay, it's right there. I just found it in the Discord. So I will take you next, and then we're gonna do Rowan. But really quick, I do need to run to the bathroom. It'll take me not long, like a minute or so. I'm gonna have Mara watch stream with you guys. Make sure that you guys are behaving yourselves, and we'll throw on something. Who knows? I don't know. Is there anything going on where I can do an attack? I haven't done my daily fleet climb because my reset just happened. Okay, we're gonna play this quickly as possible, and then once it gets to the auto section, I'm gonna run to the bathroom. If the top 10 of your fleet all Leviathans, I think there's like one executor, maybe two executors in there that fight their way in every day, but that's about it. Yeah, the executor with punishing one could beat Leviathan. Done it quite a bit. It's not the most stable thing in the world, but it's possible. We have one guy who climbs his way up with a profundity because there's some profundity counter that you can do to a Leviathan with one of the Sith ships, and so we have one guy who's like a profundity that climbs up. Hey, Mark. Sure. Okay. You're gonna watch stream.
We would be honored if you would join us.
Graphic coming in with the Prime sub. Thank you, my friend. I appreciate it. I will get it added to the total number as well. Girl. Good poopers. You know, just because I'm home usually means you get to cuddle with me more often during the day, but during these streams you kind of just sitting here, sitting around, not allowed with me. Careful, you're pushing yourself forward more. Pip. Hey, Jedi TJ. Pa. Jate. Other pa. Jate. Good girl. Pip. Okay, down. Okay, let's jump right back into roster review. Sorry, I heard her getting into a bag. Yeah, Sith Empire Troopers ship, the Mark 6. Okay, let's see. We got Wendigo next. Then we got Rowan. Speaking of, let me get the time up. Oh my gosh, I'm gonna stab this program. Okay. How much DDK was it? 16 DDK. DKK, right? DKK? Yeah, there we go. The Danish Krone. Okay, there's that one. And then where's the other one? It's driving me nuts. It's made me sign in twice to this frickin' website. I'm like, dude, I've had you open all day for like the last 3 days, And today of all days, you're like, what if I don't work? I don't want to work, okay? It's like, come on. I'm begging you. Okay. Okay. There we go. Got it all fixed. Triple drops to the 8th. Okay, here we go. I worked on some Gear 12 characters since last time. Next conquest, I'll unlock Malchus and finish Leviathan and unlock Party next time it comes around. Should I GI farm or GL farm? I think it's GL farm. GL farm after that, or work on teams like Great Mothers, Bow, Gungan, teams like that. Also, I wouldn't do Gungans. Also worked on mods had a little more than 300 speed plus characters. I also share a new Bad Batch trying to unlock Dark Side clones. Okay, so you're going for some stuff for on the newer side. You have Zepho ready. You're getting your ships in order. Your ducks are getting into a good line. You have a couple characters I'd like to see relicked. I would say avoid Gungans entirely. There's no point for Gungans. They're okay. I mean, they'll kill Rey Hezra. That's like the biggest thing they'll do, but it's only in 5v5. So, how should I be hoarding for triple drops? That is a question for one of those other content creators that do spreadsheets. I would go look up Calvin Awesome. Calvin Awesome will have a great video on it. I'm sure that there is a perfectly optimized thing, but that is a Calvin Awesome thing, not a me thing. I'm not good at math. Probably Lunical. Like, I'd for sure do it on everything at least then besides Cantina Energy. Cantina Energy is a little iffy, but I still say it's probably worth it. Not quite for Cantina. Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, no, yeah, on Cantina as well. So yeah, going into 6 I think would technically be worth it. Because it doubles in price. And so during triple drops, if you go 6 times, you're getting 3 times the stuff, and then you're only going up in price by 2 times. So going up to 6 refreshes of everything would technically make sense. Had to do some math there for a second, understand basic concepts. But yeah, triple drops would be the best time to do 6 refreshes of anything. Okay, you're not sleeping on ships, which is good. You're definitely taking care of your off meta and your meta. It looks like you're working on your last couple that you need to finish. You got 4 GLs. You said your Bad Batch are done, or you're working on them? New Bad Batch is being worked on? Is that what it is? Working. Okay. And clones, are you putting money into it? It looks like it. Apo looks like you put a little bit of money in. CX2 you put plenty of money into. Okay. Interesting. Very interesting. I personally, if this was my account, I would do bow. Considering you're going for newer characters, like you're going for the clones, I would go for bow and find a good guild that's Mando ready. So like I would start working. So like you finish your Malgus and your Leviathan, and then your Profundity, which I think you already have the Profundity done, right? Yeah, you have already. It looks like you have the Profundity Rex done already. Yeah. So Profundity's done. You just need to finish Leviathan, and so you finish Leviathan, and then I would go find a guild that's already doing Mando, that's doing Mandalore, and say, hey, I am working on Mommy Mandalore as my next farm, and then try and weasel your way into a Mommy Mandalore ready guild right now, and then work on Mommy Mando as your next guild. You'll never have to worry about Kyrotex again. And so that would be my next thing that I do with this account, and then I'd start farming GLs again. You could do GM and go for Balin. I think it'd be better to go, since you're going to go for the dark side clones, I'd go for a Lord Vader. Let's see. Yeah, you bought the Lightspeed bundle for Sith Eternal. Yeah, I'd go for Lord Vader. It's shaping up to be the most insane team in the game. You're willing to put money into CX2. You're willing to put money into this team. That's what I would do. Have like 800 of each Cairo. Yeah, but I mean, if you're going to go for all this stuff, plus getting into a Mando ready guild is going to get you more stars in Rote in general, and so just overall. So like, could you go for Leia next? Yes, but you're willing to push these new characters. You can find a good guild that you literally go find a guild and you say, hey, I'm getting Mando ready and I'm building the new clones, and they'll immediately accept you in. Like, you can get into a really good guild. Can I ask why you got Relic CX if you don't have Lord Vader? I mean, there's Tarkin team that they're going to be making, plus it's a raid team, Rowan, so it makes sense. Tarkin hasn't been reworked to reflect it yet, but interesting. Epsilon. Yeah. So yeah, that'd probably be where I'd go. Is I'd go for Lord Vader at that point. And like, I'd like to see the Captain Rex done and the Zori done, but like, I could see you also pushing that off for a while, just because trying to get as much done as possible towards, you know, the raid and getting into a great guild is something that I'd always suggest. So, considering they made a new mace, they might just go ahead and make a new Tarkin. See, but there's nowhere in the schedule for it. They've announced that it's going to be a rework of the current Tarkin, and he's not in the meta right now. Like, there's no play home for Tarkin. I use him on a team as a joke. Like, I use him and Krennic on a team because I think it's funny, because they're like the two worst characters in the game right now that have synergy with other teams. Like, obviously Ugnaugh's the worst character in the game, but like they have synergy. They have tags that work with things, but they still suck. And so I use them in a team as a joke. Like, he definitely needs a home in the current meta for sure. But yeah, so that would be what I would suggest. Is I would focus down some, you have a solid basis of farms. I would focus down getting into a really good guild, doing Mando ready, and letting that guild know, hey, I'm doing Mando ready. Hey, I'm farming the clones for the new raid, and you can get into a really good guild just predicated on that. And then from there, you know, I think stabilizing your roster with either more teams or some more characters is definitely going to go a long way. Like, I would love to see after that point a Malicos team, and dude, Ben Solo not being up is painful. I'd probably do Ben Solo right after you finish your Leviathan, or right now while you're waiting for your Leviathan, one of the two. Because currently Rey Hezra is the best team in the game, but without Ben, it becomes much easier. So we'll probably spend a little on the next Dark Side clones. Fair enough. I mean, they got me. I mean, making them only $100 to get a new day one character, they got me on it. I said that I'd push them when they came out. I wasn't expecting them to, like, I wasn't expecting to purchase all of them day one. I was going to purchase a little bit to get me started, and then I was going to, you know, use crystals to do the rest, like, and you know, you normally do. But with how cheap they made it, I was like, oh, fine, you got me. Okay, I guess I'm in. I guess I'm purchasing these. Like, what is it? 4,000 crystals for 50 shards. That's, yeah, that's literally like the same price of crystals that you would be able to purchase the character for. No, Javlinsky, they added a pack. They're not going to show up right now, but they added a pack. So in $30, there's a, if you have the episode pass, you get 20 shards there. You get 55 shards for just the event itself. So that's going to be a total of 75 shards. And then you get a $30 pack that comes with 30 shards, and then you, after you purchase that $30 pack, you're at 105 shards. Another pack shows up for $70 that gives you 100 shards, and so it gives you enough overall to be able to get a 7-star after the first week of the character being out. And so for $100 you can just straight up get the character in the first week that they come out right now. All of these clones are that way. And so if you, on the first day that they come out, if you buy the $100 worth of packs, the $30 pack and the $70 pack that appears after you buy the $30 pack, for $100 you get the clone. And so yeah, that's how I've gotten Apo, and that's how I got CX2. So yeah, it's wild. Depends on how many you need, because Malgus has one insanely good Omi, he has one auxiliary Omi, or one insanely good Omi, one secondary Omi, and then one auxiliary Omi. And so you can drop this one for a singular Omi on Ben. Like, that's all I use, is one Omi on Ben. That's all you need wherever this guy is in my roster. There he is. Yeah, I've literally got one Omicron. Have 3 saved. Drop 1 on the leadership for Malgus, 1 on the unique for Malgus, and then 1 on Ben. Boom, you're good. You have 2 amazing teams. The 1 on his first special is supremely okay. It's nice, but this is not the difference between winning and losing a single battle. This is just like making this team feel a little bit better. Like, it makes the counters feel just a little bit better. That's about it. So 100% I drop that third Omi instead on Ben, and have the best defensive team in the game. I mean, I'm in Kyber 2 right now, and my last opponent dropped 4 battles on mine. Like, it's so good. There's so few counters to that team. But yeah, that's what I do with the account. Let's take a quick look at your mods, and because you mentioned your mods, and then we'll get out of here and move on to the next person. Beautiful, beautiful. Yeah, gorgeous. Ray over 500, over 10,000. Your GLs all look great. Your Bosch Leia's up in the good threshold. You don't have an Ahsoka, so Ezra Exile being any faster doesn't necessarily need to happen. Resistance to offense over 300 speed. Your Bosk's faster than your Grief Karga. Captain Rex is probably within parameter. Nope, not quite. He needs about another 10 speed to be within a good spot for it. JKCK is looking good. Hermit Yoda's looking a little slow. switch Qui-Gon over to offense mods and level up his mods to level 15. He shares 400% of his offense. He gets nothing from extra speed. So make sure that both of these are offense and that this is an offense set, not a speed set. It's number, what is it? Number 12 team for defense in the game right now for hold rate. Besides that, I mean, looking good. I'd like to see a faster Ki-Adi-Mundi. Faster Han Solo as well. Han Solo's looking real slow. It looks like you have a pretty strong top of your roster. Like you either ran out of mods or you didn't know how to do mods originally and you're like just now getting into them. Where the bottom of your roster looks like good characters that you kind of just threw whatever you happen to have on them. So some remodding of your characters that are lower down here is probably going to be important. Trying to fix. Perfect. Okay, then yeah, sounds good. I mean, the roster looks good. Overall, I think you have a good idea of what you should be working on. Since you're willing to work on the clones, I do suggest the Lord Vader. The Ben should happen before anything else, essentially. If you can do it now, great. If not, right after Leviathan. I do suggest the bow. I think the bow after Leviathan and getting into a really, really good guild by saying, hey, I'm building the clones and I'm building bow, you could get into an insanely good guild and have basically infinite chirotech, infinite resources from that. You know, it helps a lot. It really does. And then Lord Vader, and then circle back around, finish some like the Malicos and stuff like that. New Bad Batch. We'll see. By the time you finish like the Lord Vader and the clones, we're gonna have the full list of what's in the raid, and so it might be better that instead of you going for the New Bad Batch, which doesn't actually lead anywhere, getting like whatever team is not a new team and pushing into that instead for the raid, and then working on some of these teams in your account that are better for GAC, like Malicos and what was the other one that I saw down there that could use some levels? There was something down here that I was like, ooh, I would like to see that come up. Oh yeah, Cat. Yeah, you have Malicos, you have Cat. Like you have some stuff down here that could really, you know, benefit the roster for sure. Okay, Rowan, you are up next, my friend. Just got Lord Vader working on his mods and Dark Side clones. Very nice. Yeah, no problem, Wendigo. It's good to have you here again. It's been a while. Okay, we finished. Terra, let me delete their message. Rowan put a message into here, so I have a little bit more information. Nope, just okay. We'll just finish Lord Vader working on mods, working on the clones. Okay. Let's check your clone trooper. I'm curious about this one. What are you doing with it? Okay, so you're going for the health. Your mods look like you're basically just modding for Nightfall, I'm guessing. Because you want offense instead of speed. But yeah, I would mod both of these ones for health instead of protection. Rowan? Yeah, just Nightfall. I'd mod these for health instead of protection. Like, most of the Lord Vader team I would mod for protection, but those two specifically I'd mod for health. Because regardless of whether they go to Lord Vader or Tarkin in 3v3, no matter what, they're going to go together. And the CX2 has the Omicron that gives 100% max health. And that comes into play before the lead from Lord Vader. So either way, whether you're using them with Tarkin or Lord Vader once the full team comes out, I would suggest modding those two for health. And the other ones I'd mod for protection, like Lord Vader. Okay, so you started working on, looks like an Ahsoka farm with just a little bit of like, you're almost on Paw Patrol kind of thing. And then I'm guessing Lord Vader kind of caught your attention with the new clones coming out or something like that. And you kind of swapped, or was it always like Ahsoka Tano was something that, you know, eventually you wanted to get? What is your guild like? How many stars in Rote do you get? And what, are they Mando ready, Rowan? $37 stars, Mando and Zepho unlock. And they don't need you to help out with Mando? Like, you have most of your people doing Mando? I also have Reva just not unlocked. So they aren't asking for you to work on Mando or Zepho? Okay, if you can do what you want, then I'm not going to suggest Mando or Zepho ready. Actually, no, I will. Zepho ready. Zepho ready. And not Bo-Katan. You can leave Bo-Katan for now. But, bro, get your Paw Patrol up, I guess, because you already have them at gear 12. But the fact that you don't have value farms is driving me nuts. Zepho's close to be done. Yeah. So the reason that I want to see Zepho ready you have the Cal Kestis. You're gonna get Seer up to Relic 7, and that'll open up yourself to making a Malicos team, which Malicos is one of the top tier teams in the game. Like, I put this guy on the same level as like a GL team when I'm using him in GAC. And so that'll open you up to making a Malicos team really easily. So that would be like Zepho ready, Malicos. But then I would do probably the Paw Patrol, just because you don't have value farms, dude. You don't have you have the Jabba, but you're missing the 2 assault battles. So I would get Relic 7 Paw Patrol into your roster sooner rather than later. Usually it's Queen's Men that I suggest to people because it's a little easier, and usually an account this large usually would have a Quad May, but you're missing a Quad May. I don't know if you just didn't, like, you didn't put it into your roster or what, like you didn't activate it, but I mean, Quad May is an amazing team, and I'm surprised this roster doesn't have it. So pause the game for 3 years, fair enough. So did you like miss the Quad May event? Is that what you're saying here? So Paw Patrol, absolutely, you get the Paw Patrol into your roster. Balin and Great Mother, so it makes sense. If you want to go for Balin, you can go for Balin, but you have a lot that you're already sleeping on in your roster, and that's what I would want you to focus on. You have Zepho ready that you can bring into a Malicos team, which is insane. Like, that team's one of the most amazing teams in all of GAC. Then you have a full Inquisitorius team. You have GI unlocked. You have the Scythe. And you have Reva. And so that's another GL killer squad that you have in your roster right now that you could take up. which on top of that, you have the Scythe and you have the Iden Versio. If you relic your Iden Versio, you have an extra Executor counter. As well as, I mean, if you don't, I think you have a Leviathan from what I saw, right? Yes, Leviathan. Yes, Leviathan. No, Leviathan. No, Leviathan. So then that also gives you an extra Profundity counter as well by doing that. Gonna buy the Iden Lightspeed model, great, but the fleet doesn't work unless you have a good Scythe. The Scythe needs to survive, and so you need that Relic 7 GI. So maybe Relic 5 you can get away with it, but I think it's a little too close for comfort at Relic 5 because my Relic 7 barely survives. What's the other? Oh yeah, and then Paw Patrol. You have Gear 12 Paw Patrol, and it's a value farm that's insanely important. So like, I would finish all of that first. So I would, if I were to take over this account today, I would want to see a Zepho ready into a Malicos team, and then I'd want to see Paw Patrol done, giving you time to build up some more Zetas and Omicrons, and then I would build into the Riva team and finish that fleet down, and then I'd go for Balin.
We would be honored if you would join us.
Joe's coming with the Prime sub. Thank you, my friend. You are amazing. Let me add that into our timer. Oh my gosh, son of a monkey. I'll add it into our timer a little bit later because it signed me out again. Goodness gracious. I'm going to fight this website. I don't want to farm another GL ship at the moment, or another GL at the moment. At this point, I'm guessing is what ATP means. I'm not all hip on all of the texting lingo. Seer, Terran, GI, Riva. Yep. Yeah, like that'll take care of the fact that you have two GL, like GL threat teams sitting in your roster not being used. OBX, there is a section in the Discord called How to Get a Roster Review. The best place to get a free roster review is through the Discord. Otherwise, you know, it's going to be a long time before we get to the chat. In fact, the last time that I got to chat was about a year ago. Sounds good, Joes. I appreciate it, my friend. Thank you so much. Sounds good, Fockley. I mean, hey, if you're looking for something to listen to at work, I'll be live all day tomorrow too. Anything mod wise? Yeah, let's take a quick look. We'll start with your GLs and then we'll move on from there. Supreme Leader Kylo Ren, remove all of his mods. He doesn't need mods. No, I'm kidding. Okay. JML. Is that a speed arrow? It is not. You just have a supremely well modded JML. I'm very impressed. Day is dull. Welcome, my friend, to the Beaver Dam, and thank you so much for the Prime sub. I appreciate you, my friend. Thank you so much. Let me add that into our total. I will not be adding it into our timer quite yet. It auto adds 5 minutes, but it's supposed to be 10 minutes for a membership, so I'll add that as soon as I can. I just don't want to deal with signing in again. So Naps Comics from YouTube thought I'd give you my Prime. Aw, thanks, dude. I appreciate it. Yeah, if any of you have Amazon Prime, you do get a free sub on Twitch. And so if you have Amazon Prime or your family has Amazon Prime, you can give a free sub over here if you want to help out, even if you can't donate. So it helps out the Beaver Dam without any effort on your part. So I appreciate each and every one of you that uses your Prime sub on me. And it also means that you get access to all of the cool stuff that we do each month for our members and subscribers. Welcome back, Yotter. Good to see you, my friend. I'll support in spirit. Fair enough, Fogley. I appreciate you. Hey, Gabriel Lynch. Welcome, welcome. Farm Afra and Bobasana Django first. Oh, gosh. Jabba. Ray. honestly, your offense is a little high on Ray. It might be worth dropping it just a hair to get some more health on there, but I don't think it's necessarily a bad thing. Sith Eternal Emperor's right within the correct parameters. So yeah, overall your GLs are done well, your cat's done well. You still have people over 300 speed this low. I'm not really worried about your mods, my dude. Han Solo's looking good. Kiadi Mundi's looking good. Jedi Knight Anakin's looking a little slow. I might up the speed on that. Resistance Hero Poe's one that I would up the speed on as well. Remember that this is a turn meter swap, and so if you're swapping turn meter with someone who is lower speed, then you are going to cause the turns to happen much slower. So getting Resistance Hero Poe's speed up closer to Resistance Hero Finn would be something that I would look into doing, because that is one of the top, it's the number 11 spot in best hold rates in the game right now. Who's fast? Jedi Knight Anakin? I mean, yeah, 277. Yeah, solid. Oh, Finn? Yeah, sorry, I didn't mean Finn. I meant Poe. I know I said Finn. I meant Poe. Poe needs to be faster to work together with Finn. Your Finn's great. Your Poe needs work. I apologize for that mix-up. I mean, you are a member. You can join us, Yotter. We'll only be doing Rivals about 40 minutes from now. Yeah, so you've got 40 minutes to go play with your other buddy. Dang, GC Devil. Yeah, that you probably used it on someone else, so that's fine. Appreciate you regardless. Shoot, give me this one last question. I probably won't answer it because I'm salty. No, I'm kidding. Go for it. Do you think Marin is worth it for a farm? Yes, I was going to suggest it earlier when I was mentioning the finishing up the off-meta counters that you already have in your roster, because I saw the Marin, but it's a little harder to judge on that one because it's like it beats Jabba, and that's basically the reason to have it in your roster. You do have all the Zetas on the other Night Sisters though, so if you can afford to slot it into your roster, I think it's a good choice. It was one that I haven't regretted because I see Jabba like constantly on defense, and so it's always a nice thing to have a tactical 2-shot or a 1-shot if I play it right. I really enjoy having that team, so I think you should slot it in. It's just one of those things though that it's like, how often do you see Jabba on defense? Ugh. Yeah, it's one of my favorite characters from Jedi Survivor, and so I got her 7-star on a whim. Like I've had her 7-star in my account like since the first 6 months that she was out. After the first 6 months, I've had her 7-star, and I only just leveled her up for JKCK, and then leveled her up all the way for my Night Sisters probably 2 months ago, and I haven't regretted it since. Hi, Mara. Hi. I know. You want to cuddle, I know. I've been ignoring you all day. Yeah, absolutely, Rowan. Seen the new Star Wars series that dropped? It's called Star Wars Tales of the Underworld. I have not watched it yet. I saw the trailer for it originally, but I haven't watched it yet. My Twitch is Rabid Beaver SW. Here, I can just drop you a link to it. Hold on. I'll just drop you a link. There you go.
Credits will do fine.
Give that dog some cuff, man, dude. Loving. Okay, will do.
Hello there.
Grumpy Penguin, thank you for the follow over on Twitch. That's you, the company, right? You were mentioning that was your name in Discord, I think. We're gonna cuddle for a second because Yoder wants us to cuddle. Right here. Yeah, you're doing great mod wise, dude. I'm very impressed with your mod depth. Do you think it would be worth to save up gems to whale on Depa and JTG, which is whatever the other Jedi is? I don't even remember who the other Jedi is for this. For the era battle. For the era battle, it could be. I don't know. Like, it's just if you're wanting to farm the characters, that's what the era battle is for primarily. The first 2 tiers is really what you're looking for. So unless you're going all in on the full team, it's mostly just, you know, you don't really need it. So how am I still going, rule of 2? That is an excellent question. Hatred, spite, love, all of the above, maybe a little lust. Who knows? You think I know, just need relic levels on Leviathan ready. And very nice, Bobo. Okay. Mara, I'm gonna steal you for a second. I know this is uncomfortable for you when you first started using it, but we're gonna do it. There we go. It's okay. You're losing it, Mara. You were just not having it. Come here. Come here. See, you're fine doing that. Why are you freaking out this time? Yes, we just finished our last donation review, and oh, we got another donation review. I was going to say, and then we're back on the free-to-play list. Okay, right here. Right here. Right here. Okay, Jonathan. Okay, up. Good girl. But how do we heal if we can't stand our own reflection? The mirror on the wall shows you in your condition. To become a better person, you must face this opposition. $5 USD. Ooh. I know, I've got slippery pants right now. I apologize. Okay. It's enough for you. I love you. Okay. How long will I be streaming? The answer is about 2 more hours. 3 more hours. Sorry, 3 more hours. We just had that, Grax. I'll give her a treat. How's that? You want a treat? We'll give her a nice treat that she really loves. Fine. Come on, clean. Come on. Yeah, right. Shawty. Good girl. Hey, boys. Okay. Pip. Sweet, Rowan. Glad I can help, my friend. Okay, so we're now doing Devlinsky, and then we'll be doing another person. Thank you for the $10, my friend. Let me add that to our total, as well as I'll add it to my list to make sure I add it on the timer. But we're gonna wait to do that because I don't want to have to sign in right this moment, because I want to get through as many of you as we can before we get to doing rivals, which we'll have more time for roster reviews tomorrow. Of course, we're going for 6 days, hopefully. So sounds good, Trey. You have a great night, my friend. Okay, just finished JML, going for Java, farming ships, mods need to be fixed, wondering what side farms, if any, to do, or teams to finish. Hey, Iron Deer, welcome, my friend. It is good to see you. There's not a lot I do before Java, because you're working on Jedi Master Luke right now, but like you are raw dogging mods hard, and so you need to get some mods into your roster bad. You need mod materials like a starving man needs a girlfriend. Like, yeah, you need mod materials bad. Okay, so you're working on ships. This is rough to see. Even from someone who's saying they're working on ships, this is rough to see. Yeah, so getting that Java, I don't think there's really anything in here that's like I would put above in priority, because you need that Java ASAP for Smuggler's Run too. Now, that being said, after you finish Java, value farms need to be here, bruh. The Bane of Lightspeed bundles mods. No, the Bane of Lightspeed bundles is Bane, because it doesn't matter what Lightspeed bundle you get, Bane can still beat that team. Happy May the 4th, Yotter. Thank you, my friend. Yeah, so your value farms are non-existent. You don't have a Quad May, you don't have the Peridia Pals done. You can see there's a little bit of work into the Peridia Pals. You know, the Paw Patrol has a little bit of work into them, but I want to see more. So I want you to double down on that Java 100%, and then after you finish the Java, I'd love to see you finish your Malik while you work on the Queen's Men. And Zepho ready. Those are the two that I'd want to see sooner rather than later, because you're at a point where you have a bunch of GLs, you're working towards finishing up your ships and getting your ships into a good spot. And so Profundity or Leviathan would be one of the next two things that I'd want to suggest to a roster like this, is essentially continuing to work on ships, but you need your value farms so that way you can work on these big projects. So Zepho ready and finding a guild that's Zepho ready is not only going to give you a better Jedi Master Luke team, but it's also going to give you good Chirotech income. Getting your Queen's Men will give you more mod income as well as more other types of stuff. I want you to focus down those value farms. They're going to be more important than going for a lot of this other stuff. But as for side farms, I don't think side farms are really something that I would necessarily look at. Most of your energy should be going to finishing your fleets. If you do have some excess energy, keep an eye on those ones. So, you know, things like going for Zepho ready or going for the Queen's Men. So what day is Arnold supposed to join? Tomorrow, if I recall. Let me double check. Yep, tomorrow is when we will have Arnold on. Hey, Caracol, welcome. It's the 5th for you already? Heck yeah. Tomorrow we'll be doing some, later in the evening, we'll be doing some Revenge of the Sith video game for fun. Yeah, we'll be having a busy night tomorrow night, so early in the day is going to be our prime time for getting like roster reviews done and that type of thing, because we have starting at like 3 to 4, so like right after GAC ends for the first hour, we have Arnold, and then we have Scribe, and then we have after Scribe we have playing Revenge of the Sith with Beaver Bro. Very nice, Rowan. Yeah, I own all the Star Wars games is the problem. So yes, I'm having Arnold on the stream for some friendly Star Wars trivia. We're gonna have some fun with it. Ben Solo is now Relic 3 with 1 Zeta, 1 Omi on the unique. Heck yeah, that's what I like to hear. I expect you to cheer when Jocasta dies in the game. Oh, I will. I will, trust me. I don't know if we'll get that far, but yeah. When's Scribe coming? Scribe is also tomorrow. We're going to be playing some Marvel Rivals with him about, like, beginning of evening. Yeah, we might end up playing Swago Fish instead. We'll see, Yotter. It really depends. I mean, their goblin is 85. To be fair, the trivia that I have prepped is not anything behind the scenes. It's not anything that is it is not anything that has to do with EU. It is not anything that has to do with like new shows. It is all based in Star Wars Episode 1 through 6. And so it's supposed to be very open and friendly, and it's also really frustrating trivia. It's like stupid things like, what are the 2 people who are addressed as your worship in Star Wars? Or, for instance, who is the one person who is addressed as a human being? It's all just nitpicky, dumb stuff, essentially. Any teams I need to finish? Not necessarily. You don't really have a whole lot that I'm like, oh my gosh, I'd like to see the Darth Malak finished. Eventually, I'd like to see the Marin finished. But Marin will come with the stuff we already talked about. But like the Darth Malak, I'd love to see more Sith Empire. So like you don't have a whole lot that you need to necessarily finish. You have a lot of things that need Zetas, but not really anything that needs to finish. The Young Husk, welcome to the Beaver Dam, my friend. Hey, we hit a follower goal. 430 of 430. I definitely set that follower goal. It wasn't an auto-generated goal. I don't know what you're talking about. So Swago Kahoot, I made that. No, this is not Swago Kahoot because we don't want to use anything that's previously used. So we're sticking to I've got a whole big thing of it that I don't know any of them. I haven't touched them in 20 years. So what Zetas do you think? You should put all of your Zetas onto any characters that are not relict. So you're going for Jabba, save your Zetas for Jabba. Like you can throw one on Bosch Leia, that type of thing. I start saving up for Jabba because Jabba's going to need a lot of Zetas. Additionally, as you work towards JKCK, you need 3 Zetas for JKCK, as well as you need the 2 on Marin and all the ones on the Night Sisters. So you have a lot to work towards in the future for Zetas. I would just start saving them now. That's the plan, company. That's the plan. Switch your arrow to a protection arrow and up the speed on your JML. He needs some work. Your Ray's looking a little slow, but I don't think that's necessarily an awful idea when it comes to Ray. Remod. What is this? Remod this all for health and get him up towards 500 speed. Leorgana. Switch out the triangle for health. Is SLKR modded well? Offense? Ooh, I don't like the offense. I don't like the offense. Do the speed. We're playing Marvel Rivals with members. Caribou, if you want to join us, we're going to do a private match if possible and have a 6v6 among people in the community. Well, let me super chat. Is there another way to do the roster review? I mean, you can get a free roster review, Young Husk. It's you just join the Discord and then, you know, get on the list and we'll be able to do it. I've been watching your quiz, guys. Stuck on the mall level. Is the Zeta on the 8th brother necessary? 8th brother is super helpful for that tier. Had to think about which one, because numbers are just annoying. What? Give them names. 8th brother is super helpful for that tier. Not technically necessary. If you've tried it with one lead, if you tried it with like second sister lead, switch to 5th brother lead. If you've tried it with 5th brother lead, try it with second sister lead. Swap between the two leaders and see if you can't get it done. But the 8th brother Zeta does help a lot for that tier specifically. Sounds good, Barry. Maul dies of dots and I win. There you go, rule of 2, you got it. I hate Zetas. Yeah, fair enough. Okay. Quick look at your speed, and then we're gonna speed run 4. We're gonna do 4 5-minute roster reviews. My goodness, if I can speak English. Oh. Captain Rex looks good. Your Giant Knight Revan looks slow. Qui-Gon, you have speed mods on him. No, you don't. You just have a harsh fall off on your speed, my dude. Mods. Yes, you desperately need. We talked about value farms. You can see it right now. If you need help on your mods for like how to farm mods, go check out that video. There you go. And I could help you rewatch Why Not Rivals as well. Fair enough. Math. Okay. Okay. Let's get through the free list as fast as we can. As long as no one donates, we will have 4 roster reviews. If someone donates, then we'll do that roster review and see how much time we have. Don't worry, guys. We will have roster reviews tomorrow. So, and the next day, and the next day. And if we hit our goals, we'll have roster review streams 3 times a week for the next month. So, it really just... That was the weirdest thing that's ever happened. Hold on. I just choked on air. Oh, that was so weird. Did you start Galaxy of Heroes, Casual Caribou? If you go to the ally code or the allies button at the far left of the screen, it'll pop up with your ally code right here along the top. Oh gosh. Well, how much do we need for the next incentive? We just added an incentive about an hour ago, Wep, of showing off your new song and seeing how it's doing live on stream as soon as we hit 850. So $8. Return of the hot sauce gack. We'll be doing a hot sauce gack on Wednesday. Okay. Sorry. 5-minute timer. Sorry, we got a lot going on right now. This is... I will check in just a minute, Allie. Give me a sec. When we switch over to rivals, I can take the time and check. Going for JKCK, then Jabba immediately. Sorry, is Lever what here? Lever who? Is this person here? I don't want to do a roster review if they're not here. So Lever what? Lever who? And in the meantime, I can check this out. This is me no matching names though. Okay, there we go. That's all I need to know. Going for JKCK, then Jabba immediately. After unsure afterwards, ignore C's mods, he's getting remodded. Okay. Brief look at your speeds in general, and then we'll kind of get through things. Okay. Ooh, your JML's looking a little slow, but it is with a protection arrow. I'd get your JML's mods up 500 over. Oh, you have a Relic 9, makes sense. You said getting a remod, so I'll ignore him. Your Piet's in a good spot, but him being your fastest unit is a little iffy. I'd like to see Darkside Ray a little bit faster. Resistance Hero Finn for sure faster. You're going to want to see like 330 on that character for shizzle. Speaking of Resistance Hero Poe, he's looking pretty good. I might bring him up just a hair, but not by much. First Order Officer's not faster than Hux, which doesn't matter as much now that Darkside Ray's in the area. It just depends on how much you split up those teams when it comes to Territory Wars specifically at this point. Your Captain Rex is up there. Overall modding looks good. Ooh, Bane. That's a really slow Bane. That's like a lappable Bane. At least over 250. If you can get him between 260 and 280, I'm happy. I would get your Bane a little bit more well modded, because if he gets lapped 3 times by Leia, he dies. And so usually I try to make sure that he doesn't have anywhere lower than 250. Congratulations, Rule of 2. And Rule of 2, you watched my guide, which means that you're officially the 70,000th view on that guide. So thank you for that. That guide now has 70,000 views. That's absolutely wild. You're doing JKCK, and you're doing Zeph already, and then you're doing Jabba. After Jabba, I want to see a Malicos done, because you're already going to have the Relic Seer, and you're going to have, the Cal sitting there. You already have the Kylo Ren unmasked, or do you have the Inquisitorius? Where's the Trashatorius? You don't have the Trashatorius. So you're going to have at least Kylo Ren unmasked, and Supreme Leader Kylo Ren does basically everything with any tank at this point with Darkside Ray, so you can use Faust and be fine. Not a ton that you're like specifically sleeping on that I'm seeing immediately, but we're gonna double check. Yeah, it doesn't look like you're sleeping on much. I think the route that you're going is solid. After you finish the Malicos team, I'd start building for more value. So like, maybe a Mandalorian, find a good guild, or, Queen's Bend or Purdy Patrol. I am a little worried about your ships, specifically the fact that your Cad Bane isn't relicked and your Razor Crest is minorly relicked. I would relic 5 your Razor Crest, and I would relic 5 your Xanadu's Blood. That hurts my soul a bit. Your Echelon's not done. Your fleets are looking pretty rough. This is the big thing I'd focus on for an account like this. So I like your idea, JKCK, Jabba. Before you finish JKCK, I want you to relic Cad Bane. Relic your Cad Bane, then finish JKCK. I'd also like to see a Relic 5 BAM before your JKCK. If you're going to push it till after JKCK, sure, but I'm going to be upset at you for it. Please relic those characters. It hurts my soul. It hurts right here. Then after that, you know, JKCK, Java, 100% I am down for that. Then I would do value farms. Get some value farms into your roster. Did you have the Queen's Men at least? No Queen's Men. Yeah, so yeah, definitely value farms next. Either a Mandalore ready and go for a Mandalore guild, or Queen's Men. Spins a good crown, so he's usually one-shots Leia's whole team first turn. Yeah, but if you're gonna start hitting ones that are Relic 9, and they're just gonna absolutely wreck you, especially because Leia reduces max health, and so it gets real bad. Yeah, your ships, like, yeah, you don't have a BTLB. This team's finished. That's good. You don't have this team finished. Yeah, like your fleets are hurting my soul, and I want these to be fixed. Please fix your fleets. That's the big thing. And a lot of this is stuff that's like Xanadu's blood obviously needs to happen now, but like a lot of this is just getting stars, and so a lot of it just comes with time as you do it as a side farm. So start those side farms now. Don't wait. Start those side farms now, especially because you have stuff in your roster to work on in the meantime. You know, you have that Zepho ready. You have the Malicos to work on. You have some stuff that you can work on if you want to take Maul up and get yourself a Maul. You have your Qui-Gon and Padawan Obi-Wan already at 7-star. Take them up. It'll give you the time to build up some of those ships and get your ships into a better spot, because your ships are hurting my soul a bit. But hopefully that helps you out, my friend. There's your mods, there's your ships, there's your overall farming plan. Let's move on to the next one. Shackdag, are you here? Taking a break while I farm ships and get Zepho ready. I also plan on getting Grievous, Maul, and Darkside Mando XP bundle. Didn't we just go through your roster the other day? I could have sworn we did. Oh. Yeah, we just went through your roster. I'm almost positive. I am like 99.99% sure we went through your roster less than a week ago. I distinctly remember this Hondo and that Darth Revan. What are we looking for out of this? Because we talked about you taking a break. Is there some other information you're looking for? You might not have been there then. I might have been blowing through roster reviews quickly and it didn't even check if you were there. Because I'm almost positive we did this the first day of the Damathon. Yeah, Zepho ready is great. Do the Zepho ready. Stay within the Rebel Trinity for the most part for your major farms. You need to finish some farms, dude. You have a Captain Rex not done. You have a Bounty Hunter team not done. You have a Darth Revan not done. Hondo, and you have all these like overinvested, underinvested stuff. And you need to take some time and finish a lot of this. You have these, right? Where is it? yeah, you have Sept droids, and you have a Grievous sitting here. Like, you have a ton to work on that's not a big project, and I think you need to take some time and get that done. But, you know, Zepho Ready's great, and make sure you get the Leia in your roster. Yeah, your ships are rough. You definitely need to work on ships. Profundity is definitely something to look into sooner rather than later. Yeah, your BTLB is not done. Your Hyena Bomber's not done. Especially with the Lightspeed bundles you're going to be purchasing. Faux Shizzle. You're getting them all in the Dark Side Mando Lightspeed bundles. Almost no effort into that. 2 Zetas and you're done with the whole team. Modding wise, they're pretty easy to mod. Just make sure that Django's the most healthy, and then give them all offense mods. Don't give them any crit damage. Give tenacity mods to the Garsax Imperial Super Commando. Overall, your mods definitely need to work. Bosch Leia, you want over 330. Go watch my video if you need help farming mods. And just Rabbit Beaver mods, or the link up above that's still in the chat right there. If you just scroll up a bit. And yeah, so first order officer's faster than Hux, that's solid, but Captain Rex, you want it 280 at this point, because he's going to get an extra 20. You want him over 300 speed, so at least 280 right here. Bosch Leia, you're going to want some more speed on him. 569, crit damage, protection, switch that to offense. Yeah, I'm almost positive we did your roster review in the last week. Whenever you last signed up, we did it, and I think you were gone. Switch this to health. Switch that to health. JML is modded correctly for overall stats. Overall, great JML. JML's looking really solid. Just looks like you have some leftover mods from like when you first modded these characters and haven't moved them over yet. But yeah, overall, mod level's not awful for 6 million, but definitely could use some work. I think taking a break, doing some ships, and working on some characters is a great idea. And staying in the Rebel Trinity is going to be a great idea. Huro Gick, did I miss my RR earlier? I don't know what your name is in the chat, and I don't know when you signed up. I don't know if you signed up another day. We only go off the list that happened today. We start with a new list every time we go streaming. 4 Zetas on all GLs? Did he have 4 Zetas on all GLs? What is he missing on him? It's a solid Zeta. Like, that's the Zeta that allows you to do well against Supreme Leader Kylo Ren. That one's only if you have him on defense, and that one's good but not amazing. Oh, dude, that's like the best Zeta on this character. No, we're going through free roster reviews right now. That's like the best Zeta on this character, Shaq Dag. You need that Zeta, my friend. So there's your next couple of Zetas too. Why didn't you work? Give it to me. We got, what is this? Maythornis? Maythornis, are you here? This is going to be my last one for today. Or I guess the second to last one with Young Husk. Fix the Jabba Zeta. Perfect. Yeah, like that's the second Zeta I'd put on that character. Okay. Sweet. Working on Leviathan, almost done with it. Then have 2 priorities. Jabba, if Lightspeed Bundle comes out, which it is not. It is. If not long, grind it. Sweet. So either way, you're going for Jabba, which is a good idea. But yes, there is a Lightspeed bundle coming, so you're in luck. It has been announced. It's a little bit later. It's like, I don't even remember. I'm not going to check right now. You can go check the Swigo event server, but it's like next week for some reason. I don't know why they're doing Lightspeed bundles so wonky this time. Get Poncho Bros to Relic 9, farm zombies to Relic 7. Don't worry about Poncho Bros to Relic 9. You certainly can Relic 9 your Poncho Bros if you want to. but no one needs that many Relic 9 materials. It's not something that's really necessary until you get into like the 12 million spot of your roster. Relic 7, yes. Relic 9, it's up to you. No clue what to do with my account. I honestly, instead of doing the Peridia Pals, I would do my Mommy Mandalore and get into a really, really good guild. That's what I would do with this account. Is I would push into Mommy Mandalore. After Jabba, before Mommy Mandalore, I'd like to see you relic your Marin and your Zori. Oh my gosh, never mind. Finish your Jabba, and I'm gonna have you take a 2-month break from farming. Goodness gracious. Okay. You're going to take a 2-month break from farming, and you'll go Mommy Mandalore eventually. But, bro, you have a Ben Solo and an Ezra Bridger. This is the best defensive team in the game. And you have it in your roster. All it requires is Kane's Legacy, Omicron on Ezra Bridger, and 1 Zeta on Force Dyad, and 1 Omicron on Force Dyad, and then 2 Relic 5s. And you have the best defensive team in the game with Rey. Additionally, Hermit Ezra, if you don't want to put him with Rey, Hermit Ezra, you can take on offense with Jedi Knight Revan, Jedi Knight Luke, and take down Jabba for full banners in both 3v3 and 5v5. This is way too good to sleep on. So there's 4 characters for you to fix in that 1 to 2 month period where you're taking some time away from major farms. And then after that, Mommy Mando, then... I'm going to say Leia. And then if you're going for the dark side clones, Lord Vader. If you're not going for the dark side clones, JMK. Well, yeah, it's just 2 Omis, so it shouldn't take you too long, Flavio. But then again, we're talking about you doing Jabba first and then jumping over and doing them. So you'll have time to build up those Omicrons and then do it. So I got you, my friend. I got you. So yeah, that's kind of your plan. After you do either Lord Vader or JMK, I'd do Leviathan. If you want to move Leviathan up closer, you already have Leviathan. Never mind. Right? You have Leviathan. I am correct. No, you don't have Leviathan. Hold on. Then why the Relic 9 Darth Revan? Are you getting Leviathan soon? What are you waiting for? Ships? Ships. Working on Leviathan. Almost done. It's the ships. Got it. Okay. Then yeah. You have Leviathan? Great. Then yeah. So that's what I want to see is Lord Vader, JMK. So basically you're going to focus on value. I wouldn't work on the Paw Patrol. You can. You certainly can. But Mommy Mando is going to help more. Is it worth doing Cantina refreshes for relic materials, as I only need 3 relic levels to start farming SLKR? How much shard shop currency do you have, AJ? Yes. Yes, it is worth it. What is today? Today is... hold on. Let me think about this. Today is Sunday, right? Today's Sunday. Monday, Tuesday. I would wait for double drops tomorrow night. If you have time between tomorrow night and GAC lock-in, I would wait for double drops. Use your refreshes then for double drops. Get it done. Use your shard shop currency and unlock SLKR before lock-in that day. Now, if you don't think you're going to have that much time, I would do it now and then unlock SLKR before lock-in. That is the only time that you're going to push that much into a GL where you're going to want to like push extra refreshes and stuff is if you're trying to lock in. And since there is a GAC lock-in and it could get you a better win, I think that it's worth it. You have enough shard shop currency to do the unlock and at least like a good deal of the ultimate. So, yeah. I would say go for it. 500, 10,000 looks good for your Ray, Sith Eternal, little slow, modded for health, solid. Darth Revan's over 300 speed. Overall, your speeds are looking a little slow for a 9 million GP account. You look like you know fairly well who should be fast, although your Grand Inquisitor's pretty slow. But your Mara Jade's up here. You're like your top of your roster is looking fairly good. But I'd like to see like a Boss Nass over 300 speed, a Master Qui-Gon over 300 speed. If you have a Quad Mate, if you don't have a Quad Mate, I wouldn't worry about that too much. Like you have some characters like Luthen Rail has a very high base speed, should be over 300 speed for sure. Like 330 area. So you have a lot of characters that could use some better mods. The Jabba will help a lot, but also just making sure you don't take mods too far. Let's jump into the next roster. Okay, sorry, we're going to be a little fast on you as well, Young Husk, just because we are supposed to be doing rivals for the rest of the stream. I have been promising these people rivals for like the entire day, and so, yes, we will be going a little fast on you, but we're going to get as much as we can in there. Okay, so first things first, working on Ray and some small side projects like C or JKCK for Rote. Not good with mods. I'm slowly building fleets. So once again, Young Husk, if you haven't already, go watch the video. Here, I'll pin the message right now. Go watch that video. It's very simple, goes over mods, should be fairly easy to understand if you're not very good with mods. You're at least looking at swigo.gg. I can tell that immediately. It's just a matter of taking mods too far and having a mod farming plan would be my guess. So, you know, go watch that video and it should help you out. A 7 million account with no characters over 300 speed is worrying. So yeah, for sure, go watch that video and it should be helpful to you. And have a great rest of all your streams. Happy to return to the 5th hall. Does that mean you're not coming back, Greg? Does that mean you're not coming back? Please come back. I'll miss you. I want you to be farming executor. Okay, so here's the dealio, my dude, my brother, my friend. Let's check your cartel of the Hut variety. So you're gonna get the Hut cartel bundle that's coming up here pretty soon, because you say you're an avid Lightspeed bundle enjoyer, and I love to hear that. So I want you to get the Hut cartel Lightspeed bundle. What you're going to do is you're going to start farming the ships towards Executor. What is required for Executor, you may ask, is this IG-2000, and that's it. Like that's all you need is that IG-2000 done. I would also need you to get the TIE Bomber, which both will take about the same amount of time. TIE Bomber will go a little bit faster because you can purchase it from the store if you're paying attention. Punishing One should also be on your list to be working on. I want you to get an Executor sooner rather than later. Now, when does that Executor come in? It depends on how fast you can get Jabba. It's either Jabba first or Executor first. So you're going to finish your Ray. Don't get me wrong, I want you to finish your Ray. You're already really close. You have the bundles. You're going to be so freaking close. So get your Ray done. Drop a Zeta on Finn. FN2187 for those of you who are unfamiliar with who Finn is. I want you to drop a Finn Zeta, get the Zori up to gear 9, give her the Smuggler or Spice Runner skill Zeta. That Zeta is going to get you through the Ray event. You can just follow my guide. It's the easiest guide in the world to follow. Is just literally tier 1 through tier 1 and 2 is literally the easiest thing in the world if you have a gear 9 Zori with that one Zeta. Then you give Finn his Zeta, put some mods on this team, which is Finn, Resistance 0 Finn, Resistance 0 Poe, Zori, and Rose, and you have one of the best defensive teams in the game that you are currently sleeping on. And even at gear 9, I was getting these characters to do like 5 holds in Kyber 2. Do not miss out on this team. Please take it up. It's just as important as the Ray team is itself. Okay, so you finish Ray, you finish your Finn Resistance team, and then after that, you're going to go for either Executor or Jabba, whichever one's closer to you that you can think you can finish finish faster. You might even go for Jedi Knight Luke and get your Jedi Knight Luke into your roster, and then after that you finish your Executor because you're close enough with the ships at that point. Maybe you're not and you continue and finish Jabba. Those are your next two big farms. Jabba's going to give you good mod materials and help you fix your mods. Executor's going to give you crystals daily in your fleet arena. So those are your two big farms that I want you to focus down. At that point, come back for a roster review and we'll talk about it more. Once again, watch the video that's pinned. It's going to help you with your mods. Don't overinvest in characters that you can't afford to overinvest in right now. This Afra can wait. She's not going to rust. You know, these characters are going to sit here. The pixels do not rust over time, which is good to know. And so don't feel like you got to invest in every little thing. The Jabba and the Executor is going to be better than most other things that you would invest in an account at this point. So those are going to be your big focuses. Any questions before we move on? Always be working on at least 2 ships. You're missing all of your tanks because Lightspeed bundles do not give tanks. So always be working on at least 2 of your tanks at any given moment. Use up some of your energy to do that, even if it slows down some of your other farms. Okay, sweet. If you have any questions, feel free to come back. I'm always happy to do roster reviews. Feel free to come back if you have any more questions. You start getting through things and you're like, oh, I finished Jedi Knight Luke, but I'm not sure if I should continue on to Executor, if I'm close enough, or if I should go on to Jabba. Come back. We'll talk about it some more. But until then, push forward. I love seeing the Star Killer in your roster. I love seeing you take care of some of these side farms, but you need to push to some of these big farms quickly. So. Okay. Well, we're gonna end stream right there, guys. No, I'm kidding. We'll do some we'll do some rifles. Let's do some rifles. I also need to add in that $5, I believe. Okay. Only $3 away from our next incentives, guys. Okay, so for all of you who are members, we're going to play some Marvel Rivals. And for all of you who are members, if you are a member, you can join us right now. Doesn't matter what tier of member you are. You can join us for Marvel Rivals. We're going to try and do a full private match. So you could be on Xbox, you could be on PlayStation, you could be on PC, and you should be able to join still. So everyone should be welcome to join. We're going to play a custom match of you guys versus me and whoever else is on my team out of you guys. I'm not trying to build a team for you guys to fight against or anything, but all are welcome. I am going to put out a ping into the members area of the Discord and let people know that we are doing this. Everyone, we are doing a Marvel, if I can spell it, Marvel. How's the choosing gonna work? We're gonna randomize and then we'll balance. Did y'all get the Mall Lightspeed bundle for $40? I already had Mall, but it is a good deal overall. My game's gonna be done in 6 hours. Let me get a spot. I don't know. We can see if Nexus wants to jump in. If he's in game, most likely that means that he's playing with his buddies, but I will go check with him and see if he wants in. Okay. How is joining gonna work? Well, first I gotta learn how to do a custom game. Create. Casual room, lock room, password. The password is going to be potato. I spelled that right? Yes, I did. Potato with a capital P. Okay. You guys should be able to go to that section of custom games and search up Beaver Dam is the name of the game, and the password will be potato. So everyone is free to join. I am going to go check in with Nexus and see if he wants in. Okay, stay. Nexus will be joining us. Good poopers. Not really, Oopstead. If you're DPS, apparently it works okay, but overall, I mean, I've had a better time ranking up this season, but that's just because I've gotten better at the game, I feel like. Good girl. Okay, down. Down. Have you considered downloading more RAM? Stupidest, like, prank ever. So many viruses. Grax, did you already change the game to Marvel Rivals for me? Thank you. You are amazing, my friend. I feel like this game's perfectly balanced for 6v6. I don't know how it's going to play if we play like 3v3. I wish, Eric, I appreciate you asking. I wish, but unfortunately I'm not sponsored or have any affiliation with Marvel Rivals. That'd be really cool, though. I mean, honestly, if we have like a 3v3 with bots, I honestly don't think it's going to be bad. I mean, we're going to get Nexus in, Yachter's going to come in. We got Zai coming in. I don't know who else we can get. Let me see my friends list, see if anyone else is free. Skywarp is some random, so I'm not going to invite him. We already have Havoc, we already have Grax. So yeah, we already have like 3 more coming in here in just a moment. Just sent Nexus an invite. So like we're gonna have a solid amount of people. I mean, we could do 4s and then just run 2 bots on each team. It's not gonna be a bad thing. I mean, yeah, it's gonna be a ping difference for sure. We should play on Frankfurt servers. Wink, wink, nudge, nudge. Oh gosh. Okay, there's Nexus. There's 3 of our people, and then we just need Zai and Yachter. And then if we get any more people, they can always join, so. Okay, I gotta move my setup around just a hair, just to have the room that I need. If we play more Rivals tomorrow, I'll be able to join after reinstalls. Okay, sounds good, Oopstead. Let's see. Oop, didn't mean to do that, but that's fine. Is someone in the voice section of the members chat? I popped in there for, I popped into the Rivals chat by accident for a second. But yeah, you guys can drop in there if you want. I don't know if I'll drop in there. We'll see. We'll see. I just don't want it to be really obnoxious for chat, for anyone watching. But it's always good to trash talk, you know? I'm nervous about random people being on stream and saying certain gamer words. Grax, you have no idea how complex that would be for me on my side. Because I have everything wired to a specific way, and the mix that I have, I'd have to completely redo the mix. Swag Frog, hi Gary. Oh, sad, Pope. Hurry, someone gift Pope of Pineapples a membership. Yotter's not responding to me. Okay. We can, I can see these. Oh, there you go. Pope of Pineapples is in there. Welcome to being damn cool. Thank you for the membership, my friend. And that does put us exactly at our next thing. So we're going to listen to a song really quick. I have no idea where this song is in its development, if it still needs work or what it might be, but we're going to listen to the whole thing and find out for ourselves if it is in the right spot to be ready to go. Allie, are you still here? Allie, calling Allie. Can I? Okay. Yeah, there we go. What bundles do you think are worth it, if any? If you don't have a single, it depends. What do you have currently, Vax? Are you a new player? What are we talking about here? Like, hands down, obvious value Mandalorian bundle. Obvious value Mandalorian bundle. Yeah, Grax is a subscriber over on Twitch, so. Yeah, if this becomes something you guys enjoy, I'm always down to do more of these, because we did hit the goal that would allow us to have members game nights again, so. It's right above Pope of Pineapples. It's literally the pinned comment on the chat. 900,000 GP, so pretty new. Mandalorian Lightspeed bundle, like the actual Mandalorian Lightspeed bundle. So Beskar Mandalorian, the Mandalorian 4-piece people one. Those are both worth it. And then the Finalizer bundle at the minimum is also really, really worth it for a new player. So the Finalizer bundle would be the one that I'd probably get for sure. And then the other two are like if you can afford it. Going full in on the SLKR stuff I think is solid. It's a little expensive nowadays, but it's still going to be really solid because it gets you close to the Executor as well as SLKR. So I'd go full in on SLKR and then maybe do the Mandalorian ones. The Mandalorian ones are like just great value in general. Doesn't the Finalizer? Yeah, the Finalizer comes with the Houndstooth, the Slave One, Vader's ship, and Xanadu's blood, which is 3 requirements for the Executor and one of the ships that you need for Executor. So like the Finalizer bundle is not only an Executor bundle, but it's also a Finalizer bundle, and so you get SLKR. So if you can, okay, if you want the best start to your account and you are willing to spend some money, Vax, you want the best set of Lightspeed bundles to purchase. Finalizer, SLKR, BAM bundle, Beskar Mandalorian, and then the Razor Crest bundle. And you will have the Razor Crest done for Executor. You'll have 3 of the requirements done for Executor. You will have the Finalizer and all the characters you need to get started into an SLKR. And so you'll have your first GL, then you can go straight for Executor directly after and then push into Jabba. That would be like the best, if you can afford it, the best thing to do. Because it'll get you the greatest start to the game. Now, if you can't afford it, Finalizer bundle and maybe like the BAM bundle. We're gonna do 4v4 right here with this, and then we'll probably add some bots just for fun. If we don't like the bots, then we'll add in some other stuff. I mean, fair. Beer is kind of disgusting. Okay, we're gonna put them on hard. Confirm. And the room settings, no, and then, okay. What map do we want to start with? Okay. Do you guys want to play the competitive version? So it'll have like the multiple rounds and stuff, or do you want to do the quick match version where it's just like one team going against another for like an offense or a defense? Comp. Seeing Grax say comp in the chat. Andrew saying comp. Barry saying chat comp. Okay. Fair enough, Pancake. Heck yeah. Okay. So we'll do select all on comp, and let's jump right in. Okay, let's get this song going.
I'm not judging.
You guys insta-lock whatever character you guys want. Everyone's trying to play Emma Frost. Oh no. I'm worried about my team. Okay. We're gonna listen to the song.
The higher the pressure.
War is a hunger,
Unlike some
and there are spirits in the galaxy whose hunger is never satisfied. The true war is waged in the hearts of all living things.
So here's you guys' first look at our Old Republic song
Or dark.
that will come out soon-ish. I'm not sure when. We're still in development for it.
Your friends do not give up easily, Revan. You always could inspire loyalty. But even the three of you together cannot stand against my power.
We shall see if the Republic has the strength to survive.
You think torture will turn me back? You're a fool. I'll never fall to the dark side.
Torture. Oh, dear Bastila, you misunderstand. This is but a taste of the dark side to whet your appetite.
This isn't over, Malak.
You are strong, child, but I will break you.
Thank you for the healing.
You are strong, child, but I will break you.
Revan's power. It was like staring into the heart of the Force. Even then, you could see the Jedi slave etched with the soul.
We all have our heroes, and when we watch them fall, we die inside.
Worst things to lose in the galaxy.
Direct action is not always the best way. It is a far greater victory to make another see through your eyes than to close theirs.
It's that good, guys. We're just that good.
What do these onks do anyway? I'm guessing those.
What'd you guys think? Flop or flop? That was a rough ult, Andrew. That was a rough ult. That was a rough ult, my dude. Oof, with Andro, that was, I'm sorry. Holding you still for a Bucky ult and then slamming you into a wall. That was rough.
When mutants are in danger, the White
Oh
Queen
my
answers.
goodness. Okay. Yeah, we'll swap out teams as we go. Just based on who's top performing, essentially. So, it doesn't always end up that way.
Get ready.
Oh, gosh.
What is shark thing with feet?
Okay,
Hulk likes
we're gonna put out this poll real quick while I got a second.
Could I please just pay to
New
win
song.
this one? I have the funds.
Bop.
The battle starts in 5, 4, 3,
Flop.
2, 1. All you need to do is capture the mission area.
You guys got this. I gotta finish this. Okay, everyone vote now. Okay. I'm on my way, guys.
Looks like the mission area is yours to capture now. Co-op time.
The moon haunts you.
Oh, dang, that's a lot of ults.
I suppose that helps.
Don't worry about the mission area is yours. We are undefeatable. I feel vulnerable.
Good thing I was here.
Warning. Protective shield compromised. Cease hostile actions.
I suppose that helped.
Here come the bad guys.
Just leave it to me.
You captured more than half of the mission area. Keep going. Double kill.
Okay, I'm coming.
Gone. And already forgotten.
Why are you pulling me towards you? This invisible woman's a little weird.
The area's all yours.
Oh, gosh. Oh, this has got me stressing.
By the eye of Agamotto.
Defend our territory.
Oof. Caribou, that kill. That kill was beautiful. That solo ult. You went 27-0.
Another epic victory. Big win.
As I said, guys, this is the only game I've played in the last month. It's the only thing I've had time for is like 3 matches every other day. So this is like all I play right now. Is this and Total War Warhammer 3. So we'll back out for a second and we'll rearrange teams. So can I look at the last match results? No? Okay. Do we want a random swap or do we want to just move people around specifically? Because like I could have one of you guys here. We'll remove bots for a second so we can random swap. Who did the best on Team B? Okay, sounds good, Zai. Spam random. Okay. I think that just ended up with essentially just me switching teams. We're gonna remove bots for a second. I'm gonna have BB on whoever's the 3-team person. Yeah, Zai said he had to go for 30 minutes. So Zai's gonna be gone. So one of you guys on my team drop over to the other team, to team B. I doesn't matter to me which one of you goes for it. Not everyone at once. Thank you. Oh, bots were on easy. Put them on hard. Okay. There we go. We'll see how that goes, guys. I don't know how this is gonna go with 3v4.
The right heroes could make all the difference.
Let's see. I'm gonna stick to my main for now, and if I need to switch, I'll switch. Oh, you're good, Havoc. Well, there you go.
Round 1.
The only thing stronger than my skin is my mind.
We'll be coming in 30 seconds. Stay strong.
You have to be careful with hard bots because they will laser you on if you're a dive character. It's real rough. Yeah, the Wep, I'm very happy with it. I need to give it another couple listens just because, you know, but I'm really enjoying it.
3, 2, 1.
I definitely would vote on the bop.
Stop them from securing the mission area.
It took us a long time to learn that our powers are related.
Found them. Oh, I'm fine.
I suppose that helps. Mental domination.
Oh, you lucky. Oh, you're so lucky. I missed that kick from the, oh, your jump was perfectly timed, dude. I'll give you that one. That was solid.
I'm back, and now there's hellfire to pay.
Of all the choose for the bot, I don't know if Loki's the best one for support. I'm just getting knocked around right now. Gosh dang it. I'm just getting focused too hard.
Stand down! Again! Again!
Ugh. I hate playing shooters when I'm not used to it.
Bad guys won't like this.
These ancient powers. Speak to me. Friends, gather around.
Maximum pulse.
Oh, that was... Oh my gosh, I can't believe I survived that. I was like, oh, that's painful.
Everybody needs a hand. Shake it up.
Gosh, dang it. Okay, I'll give you that one, Hawkeye. You're getting bullied. Hey, I got like 5 kills on that life. Maybe 4 kills. I don't remember. I don't know how I survived that Iron Mantle. I gotta be honest. That was not something I was planning for. Whoever just healed me, you are amazing. You deserve everything.
That's 3.
Oh, that was way too high. Dude, trying to hit this range is not working.
Can always use a shield.
Or a dagger.
Together to victory.
A legend shall never fall.
Never miss.
Only one.
Oh, feel good about that shot. Oh my gosh.
Smash, big fella.
This is much more fair, I feel like. Big orange guy coming in.
Hit the ox. Needed that boost. The moon haunts you. Now, enemy in front of us.
Oh, frickin' Nexus got me with the onk. I'm never playing this game again.
Still breathing.
That's how you use secondary fire. What secondary fire, Oops Dead? Talking about this character, or are you talking about Emma? I'm actually lost.
That was close.
Just need to get in there.
Never miss. The moon haunts you.
Why we stop, fighter? I am ready to put on a show. I hope I'm not cursed now.
Here they come.
The final 10 seconds.
Smash, big fella.
Dagger.
Oh!
The
Hawkeye explosive arrow, close range combat. Yeah, you can also use it against, so if you hit ult and you go up against a healer that's in their ult, for instance, that cloak and dagger ulted and I instantly ulted back, it was because if you can catch them in one spot and wiggle yourself back and forth, you'll get about 4 images of them and the explosions will hit all of the images. And so you can one tap a Luna out of her ult or a cloak and dagger out of her ult. And so you can actually utilize the ult to counter healers as well. Sure, we'll stick with what we were using. It worked last round, let's try it again.
Every fight I say to myself, I might go down, but I'll go down swinging.
Ugh. Who do you want to face? I don't know. Wait, Grax is on my team or his team? Rex on my team?
Get ready.
Do not say Spidey. You fool! I mean, it's not like we're playing insanely good. Like, they pushed us to the first point hard. They really countered my my ammo there the first time.
The battle starts in 5.
But when you can one-tap the enemies with Hawkeye, it becomes significantly
All
easier.
you need to do is capture the mission area. Got it?
There's a reason this guy's my second main.
You look like you could use a hand. Nowhere to hide. Render me assistance. Just what the doctor ordered.
Double KO.
That's the problem. But also I feel more comfortable. Happy to pitch in. They won't call them back up. I'm so high, I'm so refreshed.
Double KO.
Oh, the explosions are throwing me off hard. Dang, who's playing Iron Man? I thought it was Caribou.
Needed that boost.
Help get that vehicle to its destination. We are undefeatable!
Maximum pulse! Can't touch this one.
Oh, I almost got Barry out of their ult, and then I heard the maximum pulse. I was like, no, no. Oh, so close. That was a good ult. That was a good ult.
I am a true team player. The same to me, only with more time.
It's spider time!
Nowhere to hide. Happy to, the king wants his
Oh,
statue. We're gonna
thank you for the Groot ult. That solved so much. There's someone nearby as hell. There they are.
You get a web and you get a web and you get a web. Born again.
Nope.
Just what the doctor ordered.
Also, whoever was talking about how you use the secondary fire for him, you can also kill. I'll remember the name in a sec. Jeff underground. You can also kill him with just a 2-tap from the bombs without ult. If he's trying to run away, you can just nail him through the ground. Okay, I won't play Hawkeye again. Okay. I had an idea. It's a terrible idea. And probably won't be good. But I have an idea for the next game. Okay, we're gonna go something basic. We're gonna play Strange. Oh, you're good, dude. You got my back the first time, and I appreciate it. I'll let them choose. I'm fine with whatever.
Escape pod ready. Opening escape capsule.
Anything but Spidey. Did you just like absolutely wreck their back lines with Spidey last game? Were you a menace to society, Grax? Is that what I'm hearing?
If we use our ice powers together, we can stop
Even with 130 ping. Oh, I forgot to put. Hold on. Oh gosh, I forgot to put on. Forgot to put on bots. So there's no bots, guys. So this is gonna be interesting.
1. All you need to do is capture the mission area. Got it?
Every spell cast has
J. Jonah Jameson was right.
My debt is deep. Our enemies are near.
Interesting, but okay.
That one hurts.
I'm gonna need you guys to take him out for the most part.
Strengthened for battle.
Push forward. Nice save. You definitely kept that point for longer than I'd like. Gosh, it takes forever with just, like, 2 people.
Help get that vehicle to its destination.
I am strengthened for battle.
Andro wasn't allowed outside of spawn last game? Oh my gosh. That's rude. We'll try this out.
Some X-Men, I don't care who hates and fears me. I suppose that helps. How embarrassing. It's up to us to safely deliver this essence and prevent Null's rise.
Look up behind you. It's the grand finale. Double KO.
On my way, Andro. Keep alive, Caribou. I'm almost there.
I suppose that helps.
A nice deep You're halfway there. Keep going. Let's deliver Null's essence below the surface. Against the world.
By the eye of
Double KO.
Oh, our team died. I caught 2 of them, but our team died. Dang it. I pushed too hard. I apologize, guys.
Emma Frost never surrenders.
I tried.
Null's followers are the embodiment of evil. But we shall restore the light to this forsaken world, no matter the cost.
Caribou, you're doing amazing. Thank you for the support. He's playing Iron Fist. Iron Fist is like the anti-Emma Frost, dude. Finals with RB, they said. It'll be fun, you said. To be fair, Andrew, you've kind of gotten on the losing side every time. Do we have someone else who would be willing to play tank? I'm down to switch to support if you want to switch. Caribou. Go around, Andrew. Go around.
Look who's here.
Judge, jury, executioner!
Yeah. Okay, I'm gonna switch to support. We'll see what we can do. Four v 3 ain't it? Yeah. I can't, guys. I can't get up there. They're killing me. Gosh, stop it! I'm trying to heal you guys, but you keep going places I can't get to.
There's too many bad guys.
Oh my gosh.
Here they come.
Only 60 seconds left. My time to shine.
Lights out.
By the eye of Agamotto!
Time to stop Nob.
Lights out.
My time to shine.
I suppose that helps.
Down to 30 seconds.
There's no time left. Attack!
Us against the world.
Suffer in the darkness.
Us against the world. My time to shine. Double KO. The final 10 seconds. So dark. The sooner we deliver it, the better.
Don't worry, guys. I got this.
Get ready. Here come the
Lights out.
You'll have to keep fighting until you have a winner.
Judge! Jury!
Time to shine.
Executioner!
I stayed on the point as long as I could. Oh gosh.
The current score is 1-2.
Oh, I tried, guys. I tried.
Time to switch things up, including which side you're on. We are Cloak and Dagger. We are hope. The right heroes could make all the difference. I'm Luna Snow. Like the moon, I shine in darkness.
Words cannot express my pain. Okay, here's an idea. This could be a terrible idea. Me and Grax on one team, and everyone else on the other team.
Also, the ice effects look great on stage.
Thoughts?
They'll be coming in 30 seconds. Stay strong. Be your best self.
Rumor has it you're a pop star. Any songs I might know?
Tonight, I really wanna fly away.
I hate to say, but you aren't the main character. Doesn't matter. It's still gonna be fun.
Fill me in on those songs of yours.
Strange feeling my music didn't make it onto your mix. The battle starts in 5.
Yeah, Grax has played this game a lot more. He's higher ranked than I am, by far.
Securing the mission area. Part of me just
Like, I'm gold right now. He was, what was he last season? He was far enough that I couldn't play with him.
a magic portal.
Just be
I feel tough.
Too many. I'll be there soon.
I'm back in the fight.
Then I go back to brain dead game grinding. Fair.
Be strong together.
The problem with Emma,
Stop that vehicle in its tracks. I suck.
with Luna Snow is like she's really good, but like her own survival, like keeping herself alive, does not work very well. Like she has good anti-dive and some solid damage, but like her own survivability for keeping herself alive is just, it's not there. But she has the movement. There's a reason she's one of the best freaking supports in the game. But yeah, it's unfortunate that I forgot to put on bots. Oh my gosh. Well, have fun. Yeah, I got double dived. They've got 2 divers, dude. Oh gosh.
My time to shine.
Is there an edge to jump off? I don't know if there is on this map.
Final score 1-2-2.
It was a close game. See, 106.71 versus 106.72. It was a close game, guys. It was a close game. Oh gosh. Heck yeah, Nexus coming in with the MVP. Okay. Now, we will put the bots back in. First visitors to the washroom, post hot sauce stream personally. It was pretty bad, I will say. Got a bed? Okay, sounds good. Random swap. Okay, and then we'll add some bots. And they'll be hard. And let's go. Let's see, we got a... Yeah, it's a help message, so it's good.
Or villain, I'm not judging.
The higher the pressure, the more dazzling the diamond. Money can't buy happiness, but I can afford everything else.
Rocket.
30 seconds before you attack.
Once this match is over? Okay, sounds good. It will be a win, but at what cost? Watch, we're gonna get a DPS rocket from Grax. Dang it! Oh, I almost built up enough. I could have gotten to 100 right there, and I could have kept it and seen if I couldn't utilized it in combat. That would be an interesting strat.
Here come our next victims.
I suppose that helps.
Mission area is yours. Back now. Mission area is yours.
I'd already forgotten.
You needed some help, didn't you?
I mean, he's a rocket. I don't know what you want me to do about a rocket.
Judge, jury, executioner!
Oh, everyone back up.
This is real firepower!
Oh, nice pull. Dang, knocked me up in the air and then Jeff grabbed me. Oh, interesting. Jeff doesn't actually... Huh. That seems flawed. Gosh dang it, I had Jeff down to 1 tap. Okay.
Control lost.
23 hours until double drops. I mean, it's only 20 hours, exactly. Poor timing, but we still got the objective.
The White Queen always gets what she wants.
Why does bro have hero on Rocket? Who's your first lord? That's wild, Grax.
30 seconds before you attack. Get ready.
And I can read your thoughts. No need to keep our conversation so basic.
Oh, what a relief. There's so much I've been dying to say. You're never gonna believe what Rocket did the other day.
Then again, perhaps
The battle starts in
Choose Havoc. Who does he play this round?
2, 1. All you need to do is capture the mission area. Got it?
I am Groot.
Ooh, Adam. Interesting. Adam is a super weird kit.
Our enemies are here. Shake it up.
A little extra power never hurt.
Yeah, I recently got Leviathan. What is my next farm? Lord Vader and the new clones. Dang, I got absolutely destroyed right there. I got greedy for that thing.
Emma Frost never surrenders.
Yeah, right now I'm working on the Lord Vader Rex, and the new clones. We'll see. I'll get the stuff from Ace Windu for sure, but I don't really want an Ace Windu. Because if I'm gonna get the clones, I might as well keep going, you know? We have control, now we just have to keep it. Okay.
You can't hide from the light.
The moon haunts you!
Oh, I jumped right into that. Moving forward. I'm backing up out of here. Oh, good pull, Andro. Yeah, I had to try and focus the tanks and finish them off, even though I was being focused by Andro. Yeah, and like I said for like 8 months, Pixter, like every time someone brought up the 20-year anniversary, I was like, if they drop Darkseid clones for this character, that's all I need for an excuse to go for Lord Vader. Like, the moment that they drop lifters for Lord Vader is the moment I get Lord Vader in my account. And here we are. Dang it, I got 2 of them. But unfortunately, Thing was just, he had a thing for me, bro. He had a thing for me.
I'm back. And now
Oh, gosh.
Co-op time! Don't mess with the amazing Spider-Man! Your powers are mine!
I killed him against his own Groot wall. I said I wouldn't play him. Never mind. I was about to switch to Hawkeye, and I was like, nah, I said I wouldn't play him. Never mind.
All they do
You'll have to keep fighting until we have a winner.
Dang.
Control lost.
Oh, some good kills. Yeah, that Mantis is about to get killed. Yeah, that's it. Good round. Close. This useless fat textbook. Fair enough.
I proudly wear the X.
Your turn on what? Ooh.
The higher the pressure, the more dazzling the diamond.
30 seconds before you attack. Get ready.
I want to see you play Penny.
Can I help? Only if you can
I'm really curious what a good Penny looks like.
The battle starts in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All you need to do is capture the mission area. Got it?
The Guardians of the Galaxy are misfits who make me feel at home. Hostile.
What did you do, Havoc? You broke the stairs.
I suppose that helps.
Shake it up.
Looks like the mission area is yours to capture now. The mission area is yours.
Got one of their supports. Dang. Held in place for the squirrel stampede. Oh no! Our table! It's broken!
Emma Frost never surrenders.
My brain just immediately said, whoa, that guy's cheating, and then I realized I was looking at a bot. Explains a lot. Well, that was rude, Penny. Leaving frickin' bombs in our spawn.
Don't mess with the amazing
That was weird. I didn't know I can grab you out of your ult. Ah, my nose is itchy. Gosh, it's really hard to kill a good, it's really hard to kill a good Penny, I must say. Yeah, too many of you guys. After, I don't know who it was, but whoever it was killed the Scarlet Witch in, Havoc, I was like, ooh, that's not gonna be good.
Their team's capture progress has passed the halfway point.
I gotta come back. These guys are pulling me away. Frickin' thing. Oh, Andrew, you died just in time for me to not grab you. I was so close. Careful, they got a squirrel goer shooting Havoc.
Don't mess with the amazing Spider-Man!
Gosh dang. Tried my best to keep you alive, Havoc. It's a good team up. Good team up.
They're winning, but you've still got a chance.
Doctor Strange.
Dang. Nice try, Barry. Nice try. Somehow I won. Very nice, Nexus. Very nice. 42 and 5 is wild. Yes, Andrew? Still a win. Playing tank with support bots has to be the hardest thing I've ever done. Oh, you mean like the bots are all supports? Yeah, I guess I've always had Havoc. Havoc's been playing support. Wow, Grax has not been playing much. He's only in Gold 1. Sounds good, Pixter. You have a great night. Who has self-heal? Yeah. It's true. I don't play comp ever. Nope. F it, why not? Andros, switch teams. That's weird that you can swap it like that. That's cap lock. You just click the join button right here. Click join. This is gonna be so dumb. Once I hit gold, I stop playing. Fair. Yeah, how far did you make it, Grax, last season? Okay, for this game, I am gonna play Hawkeye. We'll see how it goes. This could go well, this could go poorly. Grax said he was going to pee. Oh, well, sucks to suck. I'll be down on a teammate until he gets back. Where did he say this? Did he say it in the in-game chat?
I never miss. I can't miss.
I don't see this message anywhere.
30 seconds before you attack. Get ready.
Look at us. We practically match.
This
Is my Twitch chat broken?
Designed by Jumbo Carnation himself.
Oh, my costume just kind of came with
It still didn't show up in Twitch chat either. No, I just had something pop up in my Twitch chat.
4, 3, 2, 1. All you need to do is capture the mission area. Got it?
A shame that these beings have not yet evolved beyond such petty squabbles.
This is just gonna be our last game. I gotta get going because I need to get some sleep before 8 a.m. I want to take a little extra time so I can have time for a shower and a full 8 hours before we start streaming tomorrow morning at 8 a.m. So... Dang, I hate support healers. Support healers suck. Or support healers. So AI supports. AI supports suck.
Hey, at least my cover's refilled.
Doesn't show it in the actual chat, but it, okay. No clue.
Needed that boost. Nowhere to hide.
Oh, I lucked out on that shot. Got a hit marker, but no health bar. That was weird. Hey, there's Grax.
Still breathing, still fighting. I'm hulking out.
Yeah, okay, there we go.
Spider-Man over here. Crap. Those beacons don't grow on trees, you know. Don't mind me. I'm just dying. Just what the doctor ordered. Fantastic! Turn around, we're on your back. Never miss.
Oh my gosh, I cannot hit this guy. We're in an ultimate, aren't we?
Their team's capture progress past the halfway point. Double KO.
Pulse charge. Fire.
Maximum pulse!
Rise, my friend.
That's 3.
Gosh dang it!
By the eye of Agamotto!
Just what the doctor ordered. Second chances over. Punch in the hole. You look like you could use.
Ooh, that was a good push, Nexus. That was a good push. That was solid. That was a good push.
We're done.
Good job, Grax, getting the point from him, and now we can actually push in and do something.
Enemies on approach.
I am ready to put on a show.
Tony, we need you.
You'll have to keep fighting until we have a winner.
Gosh dang it, Nexus! That frickin' pole pulling me into bad places, pushing me off cliffs. Getting really good at that. Thank you, Grax, for getting me some revenge. I appreciate you for that one. Gosh dang it, we were so close. Our team was there. Why weren't they on point? Frickin' bots.
I never miss. I can't miss.
I know, right? Like, the bots on our team are like not doing anything, and like the healers suck. Why do we have a raccoon and an Adam Warlock?
I'm Luna.
30 seconds before you attack. Get ready.
I'm Luna Snow.
Once an event, anybody can shoot a gun. A bow. Now, that takes skill.
These flarkin' things.
We assure you.
Once an Avenger, always an event.
Open your... The time entanglement. Open your
A Jeff the Land Shark? Are you kidding me?
I'm Luna Snow. I'm Luna Snow. Like the...
I will bring...
The battle starts in 5, 4, 3, 2,
Becoming an Avenger
1.
was the best thing I've ever done.
All you need to do is capture the
Oh my gosh. I don't know how to get these guys to cooperate. So run from... Oh my gosh. Well, now we only have one healer because the AI just refuses to cooperate.
Just what the doctor ordered.
I'm just dying.
Hack and slash.
Looks like the mission area is yours to capture now.
Gosh, this guy is impossible to kill since they did the changes to him. It's freaking annoying. Okay, maybe this will get us an extra healer. We'll see.
They captured the mission area.
Still not another healer? Are you kidding me? What?
I suppose that helps.
Your mind is mine.
Some rejuvenation would be nice.
Bogey's coming up behind.
Oh my gosh, we can't even get another healer in here. I guess I have to heal, because our team just will not spawn another healer. See how this goes. Gosh, these bots are like, these bots are on the same level as the most players in bronze. Like, oh my gosh.
Clearly you needed some healing pentac. Please, my resistance. Just too bright for you. They look like they mean business. My time to shine.
Lights out. Appreciate the boost.
Powering up.
Lights out.
My time to shine. Let's go.
Andrew over here just trying to chase me down. A little bit of a waste of ult, but I'll take it.
Pulse charge. Fire. I don't think that's the welcoming committee.
The area's almost yours. The only squid I want is a lights out. My time to shine.
The moon haunts you.
Gosh, dang it. I shouldn't have swapped right there. That was my bad. I didn't realize they were coming from the left side. Nice cracks.
We have a winner. I'm back to shed some light. Here they are.
Nice. Okay, we got it. How dare you, Andro? That is not how you spell that word. It is D-A-M.
Power of the light force.
Are you even a member of the Beaver Dam? How dare you?
Before you attack. Get ready.
You know, I love your mech. I haven't seen that tech before. You know, it doesn't look like S.H.I.E.L.D. or Oscorp or Alchemax or Stain. What is that?
Check the logo. Hold on. Parker Industries.
Oh, who are you playing?
As in, he didn't even finish college.
I thought only college dropouts. The battle starts in 5, 4.
He's playing Mr. Fantastic. It should still work.
1. All you need to do is capture the mission area. Got it?
I was there shooting you when you wasn't near point.
Complete with an evil usurper.
I was. I felt it.
That's better.
This is real firepower!
Looks like the mission area is yours to capture now.
Lights out.
Gosh dang it, I was trying to keep everyone alive. 3 people focusing as support is not good for their health, apparently. Dang, that was a solid onk. That wrecked you, dude.
Lights out.
By the eyes.
Nope.
I'll get you next.
Gosh dang it! Too many ults at the same time. Killed me out of my ult. Ugh.
I wasn't sure we'd get this chance again.
Grax, we gotta hurry. This is for all the cookies.
Everybody needs a hand sometimes. Or a dagger. Get ready. Here come the bad guys.
Pulse charge.
Gosh dang it! Andros seems to like shooting me with his fists. He says the best way I could say that without saying something bad.
Don't you put me out. They've almost got it. Control seized. Another one for us. Feel the pull. Us against the world. Anyone willing to help? Help. So cold. Some sort of ancient ankh?
Oh, I tried. Ow. Zai, I bet, has been waiting to do that this whole game.
Control lost.
Just rock.
I managed to hit one of my hits.
The moon haunts you.
You'll have to keep fighting until we have a winner.
By the eye
Everybody needs a hand sometimes.
Every time I get in, I get ulted, dude. Like every single time. It's almost like they know I'm here.
Much to prove.
Trying to play around bots is a nightmare, bro. Gave my life for that cap.
I got what you need.
My time to shine.
Day at the spa.
Against the world.
My resistance is down.
More than half of the mission area. Keep going.
Man,
My time to shine. Powering up. Just embrace the light. You're up, little one.
Hey, Teeny! Enjoy the amplifier! Pulse charge! Fire! Fantastic!
My time to shine. Victory is almost yours. Us against the world. Help. So cold.
Day at the spa.
You'll have to keep fighting until we have a winner. Control lost.
My time to shine.
I can't stay invisible on point, otherwise it doesn't contest. That was solid. That was actually a really close game. I like that a lot.
Well, you can't expect to win them all.
Venom's had his ult all game. Ooh. That was actually a lot of fun. I really enjoyed that. That was awesome. The fact that I had to play support for our bots was wild, though. Like, they, like, literally just that second round, one support. One support, no more, no less. Like, bro, holy crap. Also, something happened to my green screen. I think Mara fell against it. Hold on. There we go. Okay. Well, yeah, unfortunately, Yotter, that's where we're ending for today. We played quite a few games, but we're gonna end there. Thank you guys for playing. Hopefully you guys enjoyed yourselves as much as I did playing this with you guys. Beaver doth spam you, but ye doth not replieth. Exactly. But yeah, we'll be doing some more Rivals tomorrow with Scribe, and we'll kind of play it by ear as to our stuff that we have going on tomorrow. But essentially, we're free in the morning to do some roster reviews, and then after roster reviews for a couple hours, we're gonna jump right into a Denny stream with Swag Frog, and then we'll come back and we'll have a little bit more time for roster reviews, and then we're gonna jump in with Arnold, do some trivia, jump from Arnold into Scribe, then Scribe into Caracol, and Caracol into the Beaver Bro, and finish up with some Revenge of the Sith. So, I'm sure Scribe will let me in, surely. Gosh. So we have a lot planned for tomorrow, and we have 9 hours on the clock, which is enough to get us started tomorrow and get us through a good deal of tomorrow. Let's jump over to our end screen. Big thank you to all who contributed to the Beaver Dam today. You guys are all amazing. Big shout out to our Dam Elite. Welcome all new Dam Elite, and we'll have more game nights like this for our Dam Elite going forward. We're going to permanently have a game night every single month. Big shout out to our Dam Sugar Daddy Zai, coming in with the wonderful $100 this month. You are amazing, my friend. And a big shout out to our Dam Best members, current and former. They always have a home on our end screen. Thank you guys so much for joining us during this Damathon. We've got, what is it, 3 more days left. Let's try and get there. I'm excited. But anyways, thank you guys so much for being here. And I'd say let's rate someone, but it's 11:45 at night. I doubt anyone is live. But thank you for giving a damn, and I'll see you bright and early in 8-ish hours for some roster reviews. Be there or don't get a roster review.